Steckel's out for the Toronto Maple Leafs. You want to just mention who should be called up?
Well, we won't even get into that again because Ziggy, I ruined the whole thing. Now I want to talk about a guy, Brian Elliott. This guy is unbelievable. He's 9-1. He's got a two-way contract. That's what I like.
Which you did last week. You did this last week.
I did it last week. I want to do it again. Yeah. He beat Calgary, and the guy is sensational. The reason I do this is because he can knocking around in the minors. He's on a two-way contract, not like the rest of those stiffs with a 7-year contract, and they float. This guy's got to win, and that's the way he should be. John Davison picked him up, and he's making Hitchcock look like a genius. You see, show me a good goalie, I'll show you a good coach.
So that was last night against the Calgary Flames. Taylor Hall done 2 big hits in the period. We don't know what, it looks like the cross-check's the one that's the culprit when he left the ice, but here this first hit.
You're absolutely right. Watch, he's on with Wilson. Watch Wilson. You have to know when he's on, he's hurt there now. Then he gets a little cross-check. I think that was from that hit. Kids, when you're on the ice with a guy like Wilson, always know when you go in the corner where he's around because he takes no prisoners. I did it last week, remember?
This is just a little hat trick of your genius. The Winnipeg Jets, you also forecast their arrival in the city of Winnipeg.
You will be there, and you will get it. I guarantee it. I'm never wrong.
Been through that, but I do know so accurately with such confidence.
You're very good. I'm glad you asked. The Premier Doer of Manitoba, I was out there, and I said, what do you think they're going to get a franchise? He says, I guarantee it. Look at the name, or 2 words on that, David Thompson. I looked at it like that. He said, I guarantee. So it was David Thompson I saw, and that's how I could go on and guaranteed winner. You notice I didn't say Phoenix, oh, eh?
You're so clever.
Yes, I know.
Here's another example of it. What is this?
Listen, everybody asked me what's the matter with Ovechkin. Everybody, everywhere you go, what's the matter with him? And Stu Hackle and Jeff Klein in the New York Times, by the way. Go ahead, read that.
They say today on Boudreaux, everybody's guessing. They all sound plausible, but they seem like guesses. Another, however, has a ring of truth to it. It was offered by Don Cherry of Hockey Night in Canada during the 09 playoffs when Ovechkin was still playing his vintage full-tilt style, hitting everything that moved. Ovechkin, Cherry said, can't keep playing that way. The physical toll it demands is too high. And indeed, since then, Ovechkin has missed games due to injury after big collisions and has been suspended twice for illegal hits.
What can I tell you? It's hard to be humble, and that's one of the reasons, okay?
60 seconds. You can have Boom Boom Garrison, Kyle Wellwood, or Kevin Westgarth.
Okay, let's go Boom Boom Garrison from go ahead, watch this. Boom Boom, watch this from White Rock, BC. This guy is, if I asked you, he leads the league by defensemen in goals, 8. Not too shabby, all right off the bat. And you never even knew his name. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, what's the next one?
Kyle, we can get it in. All
right, Kyle. Fast. Let me ask you, who leads Winnipeg? You never knew Kyle Wellwood did you? Kyle Wellwood did, but I sure hope we can get in. Kevin, can we get in?
Sure. Okay. Actually, another thing, I want to get in Stephen here. Yeah. But, so the point is, he's been on fire.
He's on fire, but nobody even knows it.
Kevin, here's your buddy.
Hey, Westgarth, what's this here? An enforcer, put it in, his first goal. And you know what I like about Terry? He plays the guy just like Colton Orr could play like him, too. I wish he was out there. And we have to talk about Stephen.
Kevin Westgarth, where's he from, do you know?
He's from Ontario here. I think he's from Markham. No, that's not true. Anyhow, but a good-looking guy.
Amherstburg, so.
Amherstburg, that's right. I knew it. Anyhow. All right, here we go.
Stephen, we just want to show you a great goaltender here in Toronto.
Better believe it.
Came to visit you. You're his hero. So it was great to have you aboard. And your dad, Richard, and Jessica came by to see you today at Hockey Night in Canada. Don Cherry in the Coach's Corner on Hockey Night in Canada on CBC.
Coach's Corner on CBC.